Hi dear students, this is Ms. T.M. Rahini. Today I am going to teach you class 8, the selfish giant. I have already taught you in the first chapter. Now I will continue. We have seen about the children and the beautiful garden, and the spring doesn't enter into the garden. So now everyone was the flower that enter into the garden, but without children it also gone away. Now spring has forgotten this garden. Now what happens? Spring has now all those flowers and leaves, they are talking that spring has forgotten this garden. They cried. So we will hear all the year around. Now we are here all the year, but now spring was forgotten, and the snow covered up the grass with a great white cloak. Like the snow was totally covered the grassland, and the frost painted all the trees silver. Actually the winter season is still there, so it covered up the trees and all the grasses. And then they invited the north wind to stay with them, and he came. Now the north wind, like a storm, okay, it came to their garden. Then they invited the wind to stay with them, and he came. Now the north wind entered into the garden and blew the chimney spots down. See, if we have a huge and strong amount of blow of air, what will happen? It will destroy everything, right? Likewise, the chimney spots were down, and this is a delightful spot. It was one of the delightful spot. He said, we must ask hail on a visit. Hail is like a hurricane, like a storm, a strong hail. Okay, now hail entered the garden. So the hail came every day for 3 hours. He rattled on the roof of the castle till he broke most of the slates, and then he ran round and round and the garden as fast as he could go. Now how the hail will? This will come like this, okay. You may have seen the Gaja storm. How it was? Like a hail. Hail is a most powerful storm. At the highest peakest storm is most powerful storm is called as hail. Okay. Now this hail washed off. Actually it comes in a round position. So he is running round and round as fast as he could go. Actually he is an old man. How fast as he could go, he is going round and round, and he was dressed in grey, and his breath was like ice. Actually this grey symbolifies the dust. Okay, actually all the dust was there in his dress, and his breath was like an ice, like in the frozen area, like in Australia, while breathing they may have some kind of frozen state. Okay, so likewise their breath was like ice. I can't understand why the spring is so late in coming, said the selfish giant. Now the selfish giant is telling that he is having doubt that why the spring was so late to enter into the garden. And as he sat in the window and looked out at his cold white garden, actually it was still winter, and north wind came, and hurricane came, hail came. So the garden was not as like the previous one. So it was totally filled with like white garden. Once it was in a greeny state, but now it was white garden. I hope there will be a change in the weather. Now this man is thinking that I hope maybe the change of the weather, it was like this. But the spring never came. But the spring did not came there in the garden. Now the summer is also came. Summer is like a hot season, right? So summer is also there. Still there was snowy, there was frozen state, and there was icy. And the autumn gave golden fruit to every garden, but to the giant's garden she gave none. Actually usually autumn will give a ripened fruit, fluffy fruits. But it was given to all the garden except the selfish garden. But the Jane's garden she gave none. He is too selfish. Now what the seasons told? The seasons consider him as a too selfish man. Why the seasons does not enter? Because he doesn't allow the children to enter into the garden. So that's why the seasons refuse to enter into the garden. Now can you catch my point? Then she said, so it was always winter there, and the north wind and the hail and the frost and the snow danced about through the trees. Now the children left the garden in the season of winter. Yes. Now after this winter season, the other season doesn't enter into the garden. How it was? It was till winter and north wind, hail, frost, snow, and there was they all dancing in the tree. And one morning the giant was lying awake in a bed when he heard some lovely music. When he was sleeping in a bed, he heard one lovely music that it sounded so sweet to his ears. Actually, to his ears, it was such a melodic one, and that he thought it must be the king's musician passing by. What he was thinking, he was laying in a bed and he heard one beautiful melodic music, and he thought that it may be the sound from the king's musician. They may cross the road, so it may come from them, and it was really only a little linnet singing outside his window. What is there? Actually, a little linnet. Linnet is like a small bird. It was singing in the near window, but it was so long since he had heard a bird singing in his garden that it seemed to him to be most beautiful music in the world. Actually, it was a long gap after a bird is singing in his garden. So, he is hearing the sound. The sound seems to him as such a wonderful music in the world. He doesn't hear like this music before. So it was such a melodic and extraordinary music there, and then the hail stopped dancing over his head. Now what happened? Actually, all the trees were covered with snow, frost, hail, north wind, but now all the hail were gone away, and the north wind ceased roaring. The north wind was ceased roaring. It also moving, and the delicious perfume came to him through the open casement. Like a open casement, he had a beautiful smell. He had an extraordinary fragrance to his smell, and I believe the spring has come at last. Now what he is guessing is, at last the spring came. So said the selfish giant, and he jumped out of the bed and looked out. He jumped out of the bed with curiosity to see whether the spring came or not. With the curiosity he came out from the bed. Snow, frost, north wind, hail. Here you can have the meaning. Snow, frost, wind, hail. All these have been presented as a characters or persons. North wind is a chilly wind. North wind is a chilly wind, and the hail is hailstorm. I have already told you, is like a storm. And linnet is a brownish songbird. It was one of the smallest bird. It will sing. It has a good singing, and found in Europe. Actually, this linnet will found in Europe alone. And casement is window that opens on hinges like a door. Hinges like a door. It was opening. And now moving to the second part. Now just recall the first part. Actually, the selfish giant entered the garden, and then when he seen that the children were playing, he built a wall, and then spring doesn't enter into his garden. It's still winter. Then north wind came, hail came, frost came, snow came, but there was no flowers or fruits or singing birds. Okay, till this we have seen in the first part. Now we are going to see the second part. Why is the giant called selfish? Because he doesn't allow the children. Okay, now to celebrate the return of the children, trees covered themselves with buds and blossoms. Actually, now he was laid in the bed, he heard one linnet music and beautiful fragrance. This is for what reason it came. So, this came that one children entered the garden. So, the spring again came to their garden, and the giant was delighted. Delighted is in an extraordinary, in a happiest mode. Okay, delighted to see his friends back, especially a little boy whom he loved dearly. Actually, he was an excitement to see again children enter the garden. The little boy soon disappeared, only to return much later. Actually, this is the remembrance points I will tell you later. First, we will move to the lesson. This picture is not clear, just look in your book. He saw a most wonderful sight. Now, he get up from the bed and he saw a wonderful, a marvelous sight. Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in. Now, I have already taught you that the children were moving around to see whether there was any hole or not to enter into the garden. Now, with the small hole, the children were entered into the garden and they were sitting in the branches of the trees. Here, you may see in your books, see here the children were sitting in the branches of the tree. Okay, so in every tree that he could see, there was a little child. In all the branches of the tree, it was occupied with the children, and the trees were so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with blossoms and were waving their arms gently. Now, the trees became so happy, so delighted to have again children in their garden. So, this tree again become a glorious one, and above the children's head the birds were flying about and twittering. Twittering is the sound of the bird. Okay, so it was like a twittering, the sound of the bird above the children's head. Above the children's head, the birds were flying from one side to other side. See, till this we don't have birds in the garden, in the Jane's garden. So now the birds were flying above the heads of the children, twittering with delight. Now the birds were twittering with delight, with happiness, and the flowers were looking out through the green grasses and laughing. Now the flowers were looking down to the green grasses and they all were delighted and they all are laughing with each other. It was a lovely scene. Now after a few months later, after a few days later, after a few seasons later, the spring came into the garden. So it was such a marvelous sight to see, and only in one corner it was still winter. See, I have already told you it was a big garden, but in one corner alone it's still winter, and it was the farthest corner of the garden. Farthest is it is like in a longer distance. Okay, so farthest corner of the garden, and in it was standing a little boy. At the farthest corner of the garden there was one little boy standing there. He was so small. The little boy was very small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree. Actually, he could not climb up the tree. So what happened? And he was wandering all round it, crying bitterly. See, he can't able to climb a tree. So he wandered there. Wander is moving from here and there. Okay, I have already told you what is wander. Wander is moving from here and there. He was wandering, but he can't able to climb the tree. So he was crying bitterly, and the poor tree was still covered with the frost and snow. Now the tree also still covered with snow and frost and the north wind was blowing and roaring about it. The north wind was going around the tree alone, and climb up, little boy, said the tree. Now what the tree is telling? The tree is telling to the little boy, climb up boy, I am here, you just climb up like that. The tree is telling, and it's bent its branches down as low as it could, but the boy was too tiny. Actually, what happened? For the sake of the boy, the branches of the tree was bent down to get the little boy. He was too tiny, and the giant's heart melted as he looked down. Now what happened? By seeing this scenery, by seeing this happening, the selfish giant heart was melted, and how selfish I have been. Now he is thinking that how selfish I have been. I have restricted the children's happiness. I have destroyed the happiness of the children. So he said, no, I know why the spring would not come here. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree, and then I will knock down the wall, and my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. Now after seeing that, he came to know that now I had the reason why the spring doesn't enter my garden. This is because I restricted the children. And very sooner he take the boy and kept it on the branch of the tree, and he crept downstairs. Actually he planned to knock the door. Actually he planned to destroy the dig, construct the wall. So he crept downstairs and opened the front door quite softly and went out into the garden. Actually he went into the garden, but when the children saw him, they were so frightened, and they all ran away. Actually, while seeing this selfish giant, they all ran with affright, and the garden became winter again. When the children left from the place, again it was winter. So can you guess why it was still winter and why the spring came? Yes. And only the little boy did not return. Actually the little boy is the one who did not return there, for his eyes were so full of tears that he did not see the giant coming. Actually he can't see, while you are stoking your tears, it was there in his eyes. He can't able to see the selfish giant clearly, for his eyes were full of tears, did not see the giant coming. And the giant stole up behind him and took him gently in his hand. Here you can see here, he took up the child, he took up the little boy, and he looked at him by holding him in his hand and put him into the tree. Now he hold the boy and he put him in the tree. And the tree broken at once into a blossom. Now what happened? The trees were broken into blossom, and the birds came and sang on it. Now all the birds came there, and all they are singing a song, and the little boy stretched out his two arms and flung them around the selfish jug. Now the little boy, he hung up with the neck of the selfish giant. He hung up with them, and he kissed him. Now the little boy, he kissed this selfish giant, and the other children, when they saw that the giant was not wicked any longer, came running. When this scene was seen by the other children, they also come near the selfish giant, stole up his calm quietly without being noticed. Back, and with them came the spring. Now back along with the children, the spring also came there. It is your garden now, little children. Now the selfish giant is telling to the children that it is your garden now. said the selfish giant, and he took a great axe and knocked down the wall. He taken a great axe and he knocked down the wall. He destroyed the wall. And when the people were going to market at 12 o'clock, they found the giant playing with the children in the most beautiful garden they had ever seen. Actually, while moving nearly 12 o'clock, when the people were crossing the garden, they seen this scene. The giant was playing with the children all day long. They played all the day, the full day they are playing, and in the evening they came to the giant to bid him goodbye. Now they came to the selfish giant to say goodbye. But where is your little companion? He said. Now this selfish giant is asking to the children that where is your little champ? And the little boy put into the tree. The giant loved him the best because he had kissed him. Actually, the selfish giant, all the children were hated the selfish giant. But the little boy, he only kissed in his cheeks. So he was very much attracted to the little boy. So he is asking to the other children that where is that boy? I need him. Likewise, we don't know. Now the children is replying that we don't know who's that. And answer the children, he has gone away. After he gone away, we don't know who's that. You must tell him to be sure and come tomorrow. If you find him, you just tell him to be sure. Please come and meet me tomorrow. Said the giant. Now the giant said them that to meet him tomorrow. But the children said that they did not know where he lived. But what the children replied? The children replied that they did not know where is the boy, and even who is the boy, even not known by the other children, and had never seen him before. The giant felt very sad. Now after hearing this, the giant felt very sad. Every afternoon when school was over, the children came and played with the giant. Every day, all the day, the children used to come to the garden every evening, but the little boy whom the giant loved was never seen again. But after a long month, he did not see the little boy alone, and the giant was very kind to all children, yet he longed for his little friend. I often spoke of him, how would I like to see him, he used to say. Actually, to all the children, he used to talk about the little boy. And years went. After so long years, the giant grew very older. You can see in the picture, the giant was sitting in the huge chair, and he was very old and feeble. He could not play about anymore. He can't able to play with the children, and so sat in a huge armchair. He sat in a huge armchair. Huge is a big one. And watched the children at their games and admired his garden. Actually, he liked to watch the children were playing in the garden. I have many beautiful flowers, he said. He said that I have many beautiful flowers. What is the beautiful flowers? Yes, he is denoting the children. Children were the beautiful flowers, but the children are the most beautiful flowers of all. Beyond the beautiful flowers, children were the beautiful flowers of all the flowers. And one winter morning, he looked out of his window as he was dressing. As he was dressing, he looked the outside of the window. And he did not hate the winter now. Now he did not hate the winter because he already had the experience. And for he knew that it was merely the spring asleep and that flowers were resting. Now it's a spring and the flowers were resting there. And suddenly he rubbed his eyes. Rubbed his eyes is like he is doing something in his eyes, rubbing his eyes, and looked at and looked. It certainly was a marvelous sight. Actually, it is in a winter. He looked at the garden. It was one of the marvelous sight. In the farthest corner of the garden was a tree quite covered with lovely white blossoms. Actually, in winter we don't have flowers, right? But in one corner of the garden alone, it was filled with beautiful blossoms. Its branches were golden. How the branches was? Branches was in golden color and silver fruit hang down from them. Actually, the fruits were like silver, and underneath it stood a little boy he had loved. Actually, it was one of the great thing in his lifetime that again he is seeing the little boy under the tree. The tree is having golden branches and silver fruit. It suddenly he rubbed his eyes as downstairs ran the giant in a great joy. Now he is downstairs, in the sense he is coming from up to down in the steps. Downstairs ran the giant in great joy. In a great joy he is coming out to the garden, and he hastened across the grass and come near to the child. Now he is coming near to the child. Yes, he got that opportunity to meet the little boy, and when he came quite close, his face grew red with anger. Actually, when he faced the little boy, his face became anger. Why he has become anger? Let's see. And when he came quite close, his face became anger. And who had dared to wound thee? Now he is asking that, who has wounded your hands? For on the palms of the child's hands were the prints of 2 nails. Actually, the hands of the palm of the boy has some wound in his hand, and the prints of 2 nails were on the little feet, and in the little feet also there was a print of a 2 nail. And who had that to thee, cried the giant. Now the selfish giant, once we seen him as a ghost, right? But now he cried, he wept, tell me that I may take my big sword and slay him. He is asking that, who wounded you? You just tell me, I'll take my big sword and slay him. Slay him is like stab him. And he is telling that, nay. Nay is like no. Answer the child, but these are the wounds of love. Actually, what's the wound? It is the boy is telling that it is a wound of love. And who art thou? Who did this? Likewise, he is asking. Said the giant, and the strange awe fell on him, and he knelt before the little child. Now he is crawling near he is bending towards the little child, and the child smiled on the giant and sent him, you let me play once in your garden. You let me play once in your garden. So today you shall come with me to my garden, which is paradise. So can you guess what is this? Who is the boy? Yes, the boy is the God. Once he made the God to play in his garden, so the God kissed him, and now he is asking the selfish giant to come to his paradise. So what happened now? And the child smiled on the giant, and he said, you play once in my garden, so now you come to my garden. And when the children ran in the afternoon, and when the children moving there in the afternoon, they found the giant laying died under the tree, all covered with blossoms. Now what happened? Under the tree he was died, and on his body there were lot of flowers, blossoms were there. Now the selfish giant was died. This is a story about Oscar. Story was written by Oscar Wilde. Hope you all enjoyed this story. It is one of the such a wonderful and fantastic story. Hope you all have understood. Thank you, dear students.